Hi, welcome to Wilson Bridge. My name is Brian Drew, Senior Strategist at Wilson Advertising.
And I'm Devin Meister, Content Director.
And today on Wilson Bridge, we're going to be breaking down a little bit of what we mean by brand first. It's a philosophical disposition that we believe marketers should take in terms of how they manage their marketing operations as well as their overall brand strategy. Devin, you've been doing some research on marketers' approach to brand management, and you've got some interesting stuff to share with us.
Yeah, I think the reason we're talking about that is we believe a brand should be first and everything, and it seems like brands got kicked to the sideline a lot with all the other things that marketers are doing. Like today, Marketers Week might look at, they're in charge of digital transformation for the company. They're looking at analyst relations. They're doing public relations. They're doing everything like marketing implementations. A lot of that doesn't really reflect back to the brand. They do all these other things, and it's like we're looking for the science of the actual marketing when we forget about the audience and the brand first. What's our real purpose of being here?
Right. I think of it as your market position is done through your personality. So there's three key aspects to that. The first is that you have a purpose-driven culture, and that's inherent in your content and all of your creative. So what we mean by a purpose-driven culture is that at some point the origins of your business was sort of that mentality and that spirit of there's a better way to do this, or an idea that's innovative and something new to the market that makes people's lives better, and that solution-oriented, purpose-oriented personality is what was deep in the origins of the company. So one, a purpose-driven personality. Two is that purpose-driven is unified across the business. So it's not just standardizing the traditional nuts and bolts of how a brand is managed, font and color and rules, right? Brand guidelines. It's actually also in the unification of how data and information about customers and prospects and information is used across those business units. Because that is in the 21st century, that information is how you're going to talk to your customers. So unified across the business, the personality-driven culture, and it's managed, the data and the information is managed properly. And then third is what we talk a lot about on Wilson Bridge is customer engagement optimization. Customer engagement optimization is bridging the gap between the voice and personality of your brand and the MarTech used to execute that message and to communicate and talk with your customers. So customer engagement optimization is taking that data, taking that information, and finding the right channels and the right cadence. What's the most appropriate way to have a relationship with your customers? What's the most appropriate way to use their data to make their lives more convenient and the information you're trying to convey to them? So our definition of brand first is that it's your market position that is completely driven by your personality, right? Not by what you want, not by what you want to go and get, but by who needs you and the personality that they like hearing from and the solutions that they like purchasing or the services or the products they like purchasing. And that position, that then you have your content, your creative, which is driven by the personality. You have data and information that's managed and unified across the business units. And then you have MarTech, which creates customer engagement optimization. That's what we mean at Wilson Advertising by brand first.
Yeah, and when we talk about brand purpose, we're not talking about, so the brand purpose is wholly and combined with the brand. It's not something added on. It's not like a car company that also cares about clean water. It's about a car company that cares about safety or cares about loved ones. That's their purpose. I mean, everybody pretty much cares about clean water at some level, but so it's not adding on some other just societal, cultural thing to say that we have a purpose beyond cars.
We were saying earlier, Subaru is a good example.
Yeah, so Subaru started out as a very safety-conscious company. So you can compare them to Volvo, where Volvo is also safety-conscious, but takes a more, European or engineering approach to it, where Subaru, from the very beginning, has always been focused on safety, but they've translated that to what does safety mean? It means my loved ones are protected. So that goes from safety to love. It's what makes a Subaru to the whole love campaigns, from family to pets to the whole idea. So it's still safety, but it's just wrapped around the idea of the family.
And it's unique and genuine and original to the origins of the company. Well, that's all the time that we have. Thank you for listening and watching, and be sure to like, subscribe, and comment.